Yes, family. Yes, family. I'm hoping everybody's okay out here. I'm hoping everybody's doing well. You know what I mean? Okay, you tuned in. You know what I mean? You plugged in right now. This your man, Lord. You are on the Lord Christopher Hour, aka the Omega Show. You know what I mean? How's everybody? How's everything? Of course, we're going through more tragedy. We're going through more tragedy. You know what I'm saying? It's what I speak about. This is what I'm telling you about. I don't really feel like motherfuckers is listening to me, and then this shit happens all over again. You see, that's the cause and effect. That's what happens. You got the cause, and then there is ultimately an effect. Okay. Yesterday, I had my content ready to drop for May 24th. As I told you, if you rock with me, I put out there last week that I was bringing back this day in history for us. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still gonna do it because, for one, I said that I was gonna do it. So, be a man of principle. Be a man of your word. You know what I'm saying? If you are a man out there, I mean, there's a lot of males that think they're men. It's a lot of males that claim they're men. But only real men are men. So for men out there, keep your word. You know what I mean? Stick to your principles. Stay, you know what I mean? Stay true to you and yours. You know, what you believe in. Fuck what this man or this woman or this whoever, your government, whoever, what the fuck ever they talk about. Stay true to you. Anyway, dropping May 24th, historical facts. We're gonna breeze through it because I know there's a lot of anxiety and angst out here, and you know stress and trouble and anger and all kinds of emotions. You know what I'm saying? Because of the recent events that keep going on, keep happening. But you know, I'm a realist, so all I can say is let's not lie to ourselves, because I'm on here all the time and motherfuckers is not really trying to hear this shit. But then when this happens, now we got a topic of discussion for the radio station. Now we got a topic of discussion to go on these podcasts and these blogs about. You know what I mean? Instead of some true crime shit that happened, 25 years ago, this body was found in the river and all this stupid ass shit that people just are fixated on, you know what I mean? And it goes back to everything that I discuss with you guys, you know what I mean? You don't give a fuck about your kids, man, and it's saddening out here. You don't care, and because you don't care about your kids, you got them going to schools killing other people's kids. You know what I'm saying? Some people might actually care about their kids. Some people might care about their kids but can't listen to this type of shit because it causes them too much turmoil in their minds, too much anger and confusion, and they don't want to know what to do and they don't know how to go about it, and then so they just rather not even. And then some people are just super busy and they don't have time to stumble across shit like this. But if you are out there listening to your man Lord, rock with me, check this out. My heart grieves for these kids. And not only these kids, but the kids out here walking around with no food to eat. You know what I mean? The mom and dad don't even give a fuck they're not home. You know what I mean? They just rambling around out here, just trying to get them. I mean, and some of them are over the age of 18, 19, 20, 21. Still children in the brain because they was never raised or they never had a proper upbringing. And they just out here rambling around trying to find. And some of these fucking kids are in their 30s, man, hitting 30. When my father, rest in peace, you know what I'm saying? When my father was 23, 24, he had me living in a fucking double, two-story home. With Cadillac Eldorado, all kind of Bonneville, all kind of shit like that, you know what I mean? With the little side planks on the car, he couldn't tell him shit. 23, 24 years old, 25 years old, You know, motherfucker now 23, 24. They, you know, we're playing video games all day, and I'm not. Listen. Don't misconstrue my words. I'm not trying to, downplay your greatness. I'm not trying to degrade you. But I mean, there's a different mindset. There's been a shift, from generation to generation, and so, the kids now, and then we got another. The Gen Zers, we got another group coming around. They know all about technology, something that's supposed to unify, something that's supposed to connect, but they don't know how to just sit here and talk to me, have a back and forth. I mean, they can't even talk to me, or you, or him, or her. They can't even have a civil conversation with somebody because they don't know anything about, coexisting with somebody other than just, face stuck in the phone, you know what I mean? Acting like you're not even there. Anyway, shooting past all of that. Real quick, we're gonna shoot through this day in history. As I said, these were yesterday's facts. For apparent reasons, I didn't do the show yesterday. I didn't drop it like I wanted to. But real quickly, like I said, briefly, 1595, the first printed catalog of an institutional library was printed on this date. And this is important because, besides the OMNG and the SMH and all of these abbreviations and this broken down languages that we're, putting out into the Twitterverse and the Metaverse and all this other verses shit that, you have to read, you know what I'm saying? Inspire your mind, you know what I mean? Fire, create a fire in your mind, and that fire will consume your whole being. You know what I'm saying? This is where the passion comes from. Your visions, you know what I'm saying? Not just your ideas and your goals and your aim. You can have a chief aim in life, you know what I mean? You can have a goal in life, that's good. But you gotta have a vision for that. Okay, my goal, I want to get 100 G's this year. Before this year, I want to collect 100 G's. I want to grab 100 G's out the stratosphere. You know what I'm saying? Okay, but then what? What are you going to do? Okay, that's a good goal. But then what the fuck you going to do with 100 G's? Throw it in the air? Throw it right back in the air? You got to have a vision for your life, man, for your future, for your destiny. What is your destiny? Read, man. It's been so many billions of people here before that have come and gone, that have lived way different lives, man, that have lived way different existences on this planet. If I could even just begin to tell you about some of the great TV shows out there, the TV shows that, and then I'm gonna get back on topic. I'm gonna get right back off of this. But there are TV shows that they dig, up underground, and they uncover like whole civilizations that have been buried. You know what I mean? Like we're just putting life on top of life on top of life. It just, you know what I mean? But it just seems like a flat earth out here. But there's so much knowledge abundance. These people have been here before, man. You know what I'm saying? Read what they left behind. Don't just, you got to go to Google and get you a good little quote, get you an inspirational quote for the day. Get that, man, get some knowledge, man. Fill that fucking cup up, man. Fill it up. Let it runneth over with beauty and intelligence and brilliance and even more than knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Work with me, man. Let that shit, goddamn, consist of something more. You know what I'm saying? Let the fruit be. Don't get a bowl of plastic fruit. You ever been over somebody older parents, like, or the aunts or somebody, your grandma in them house, and they had them plastic fruit in it, and you no, don't get the plastic fruit. Fill your cup up with real fruit, man. Delicious fruit. You dig? Fill your cup up, man. Learn something. That's just some fuckery and some bullshit, some dumb shit. Learn some good shit, some real shit, some honest to goodness, goddamn life inspiring, life-changing shit. Learn it. Read, man. There's so much good shit out here to read. Fuck goddamn Twilight and all these goddamn bullshit and fantasy ass shit. All right, yeah, get the on the side, but read some good shit, man. Anyway, that's my first fact. 1738, John Wesley, he launched the Methodist movement. A lot of Methodists out there, and on this day, it's celebrated annually as Aldersgate Day. Yeah, Aldersgate Day, celebrated annually by Methodists worldwide. John Wesley, yeah. People are founding, yeah. Do something, man. Learn, found something. You know what I'm saying? Leave a legacy, man. That's some fuck shit. Leave a legacy, man. You know what I'm saying? Leave something for the next generation and their kids and their grandkids. Leave something for them, man. I mean, it's a whole lot to do out here. There's a whole lot to learn. It's a big-ass world out here. Even though we're just a speck in the universe, it's a big-ass world, man. Some good shit out here for you. And if you don't bleed, John Wesley was a perfect example. Anyway, 1844, Samuel Morse, another motherfucker that left some shit. Samuel Morse, we might know him from Morse code. You ever heard of Morse code? Some of you younger guys, younger generation, y'all maybe didn't get that in school. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but Morse code really changed the game back in the days. And on yesterday's date in history, the world's first telegraph was typed out through Samuel Morse's knowledge and intelligence. He came up with this system and he implemented it into the world. Not like Morse Chestnut, Morse Day, none of that. Morse, M-O-R-S-E. He came up with Morse code, yeah. Some of us say Morris, like some of us say ambulance. You know, we talk funny sometimes, you know what I mean? But I'm just giving you that proper. I'm giving you the real. But anyway, 1935, the first Major League Baseball game ever played at night was played. It's real big because baseball is still a big thing. Baseball is really a big thing. The Cincinnati Reds took on Philly this first night game, and they beat Philly 2-1. Cincinnati Reds, yeah. In 1978, on this day in history, an American management consultant by the name of Marilyn Loden, she first coined the term glass ceiling. So a lot of people may have heard this term before. A lot of people have heard this term and they know exactly what it means. A lot of people are going through the effects of the glass ceiling, but don't know of the term or of the concept behind it. You know, but on yesterday's date in history, Mrs. Marilyn Loden first coined the term, and it pertains to the invisible barrier that women face in the workforce. You know what I'm saying? I don't think since 78 too much has changed. A lot has changed, but I'm gonna say I don't think too much has changed. I don't think enough has changed. Let me just put it like that. I don't think enough has changed. I don't think too much has changed, but I know enough hasn't changed. But women should be, and they're not, but women should be the most staunch supporters of the Lord Christopher Howard. Should be. Women should be the most diehard fans that I had. But they're not. You know what I'm saying? Why should they be? Because, not only because I push hard for women's equal rights and protections, but because I feel like women need a different space in life right now. You know what I'm saying? Women go through so much, and then their kids are targeted. Their kids are look at all the shit that's going on. The women have to deal with this more. I mean, men, you know, we go through some shit. We deal with some shit when our kids, something happened to our kids, but women have such an unspeakable bond, have such an irreversible bond with the kids that they hurt, they mourn, they mourn the loss 10 times more. I think. Could be wrong, but I think so. And it's really terrible that women go through so much. They go through so much with their kids. They go through a lot, and a lot of times they really don't know how to protect their children. See what I'm saying? They really don't know how to protect their children. So I reach out through these social media platforms. I reach out through any means that I can. I reach out through, just kind acts whenever I can. Random kind acts. Like, I'm not prompted to do it. I'm not doing it for any following. I'm not doing it for any praise. I'm not trying to get big-headed or anything like that right there. I'm humble to the, humble to the roots, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to get any of that shit. Just do it because it's supposed to be done. It needs to be done, and it should be done. How about on this day in 1686, the Dutch, German, Polish, he had a lot going on. He was all kind of stuff. But the Dutch, German, and Polish physicist and inventor Daniel Gabriel Fahrenheit was born. And of course, we use his name a lot. We use him a lot. Especially when we're talking about temperature, mainly when we're talking about temperature, and this is what he, discovered. We use Fahrenheit when we denote a scale of which water freezes at 32 degrees and boils at 100 degrees. 212 degrees, and we use Celsius. Celsius is the equivalent of Fahrenheit, and we use this when we denote a scale of which water, scale of temperature which water freezes at 0 and then boils at 100. That's what Celsius is. Understanding conditions. Let me throw that out there. But that's what the main use of the word Fahrenheit is all about. Oliver Cromwell. I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't know who Oliver Cromwell is, but Oliver Cromwell was born on this day in 1753. And like I said, a lot of us don't know who that is, but for us that don't know who that is, he was a highly decorated African-American soldier who served with George Washington in the U.S. War on Independence. He was born in Burlington, New Jersey. Oliver Cromwell, yeah. It's big, huh? Highly decorated. It's even when they do document, some of our people that have done such great deeds, and we don't, a lot of information has been so hidden, and then a lot of information now is right in our grasp, but they put all of this other shit in our visual, so it's like it pales in comparison. You know what I'm saying? Our culture, we highlight ignorance and stupidity, and we highlight just partying and just doing whatever the fuck we feel like doing, and just chaos and craziness and all kind of fucked up shit. But we don't highlight brilliance. We don't highlight. We might put on Instagram. Somebody might post on Instagram. Look, my daughter did this, or my son got this degree, or you know what I mean. And then the next post is you don't even remember the name. See what I'm saying? Half the time, like even if it's a family member, you don't even, a couple of days and you're like, all right, next phone call, I'm talking about some other shit now, Where we at out here, y'all? Where we at in the history of this world? Where we at right now? Like, nothing matters to us except for these, you know what I'm saying? That's purposely why I walk around with my work clothes on all day. I don't want these scheming, scamming ass bitches pulling up on me because I'm flashy, fly ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. I'm on some different shit now because I seen an Instagram post that affirms this shit, and because it's so true. That fat ass is not gonna raise my kid. So if I call myself an intelligent being, an intelligent person, if I conduct myself as an intelligent man, why would I have a baby with this chick, even though, we connect on a deeper level, but she ratchet as fuck. So I want her to raise my kid now, just cause she cute, she goddamn sassy, she got a little fat ass, she got keep the nails done. You have my kid going through all kind of fucked up shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. But it's a lifestyle, it's a way of life. It's what you want. I'm not hating. Trust and believe, I'm not hating. I understand. I do. I do. Anyway, also, other wait. Coleman Young was also born on yesterday's day in history, the first African-American mayor of Detroit. Coleman Young. I don't know if any of you heard of him, but he was born down in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. So shouts out to Detroit and Alabama. Shouts out to all of you. You know what I mean? But he went up to Detroit, laid it down. You know what I'm saying? Became the first black mayor up there. He was letting guys know like shit can be done, man. It's possible. You go get out of that. Like the same thing I'm telling you. Get out of that fucked up frame of mind, man. It can be done. It's possible. Les Brown, hell of a motivational speaker. I don't know if you heard of any of his speeches. He's a hell of a motivational speaker. But one of his topics, one of his teachings, one of his lectures was on, it's possible. Just put it in your mind. Like, you don't have to just, like it's in the Bible, you got to have the faith of mustard seed and just believe and all that. No, you just got to have it in your mind. Like, well, goddamn, I believe it's possible. It can be done. It can be done, goddamn. So if it can be done, in your mind, like if you know it can be done, if it can be done for this person or that person, shit, I can do it too then, shit. So it's different. That's a little different than you just got to have faith. And so we're sitting around like, I don't know if y'all seen the old that Superman was General Zod and his little clique, and the one motherfucker he was just trying to focus so hard, and he was, and the goddamn the lasers wouldn't even come out his eyes, but this far, and he kept just, and he was trying to, you know what I'm saying? We don't have to do all that shit. And that Bible just, you know what I mean? That Bible, I told you the three pipelines to generational slavery they've been using against us. That Christianity was one of them churches. Them Bibles, they've been using that shit against us, man. Yeah, schools, the Bibles, and the prisons. You remember I told you that? That's what them churches, man. I mean, it's good if you need some hope. But what are we hoping for? Shit gonna get better? When we are the ones that continue to make it worse? Wait. Let me understand. Help me understand what the fuck we hoping for. Hope is such a great thing. What are we hoping for? The God to come down out of the sky and smite all these these demons that's walking around on earth. They doing the same thing that you're doing. They're doing the same thing that they're doing. Come on, man. It's just universal. But anyway, also other celebrity birthdays on yesterday's day. Check it out. My man. One of the motherfuckers I grew up with, you know what I'm saying? Listen to me, with his partner, Cheech Marin. I grew up with these cats, man. I'm a little Junior Piehead, the whole Nina. Tommy Chong, man. Born back in 1938, but he was born on yesterday's day, so shouts out to you, Tommy Chong. His daughter, Radon Chong, how are you? Hope you're doing well. I always wanted to meet you. I used to think when I was a little boy, I was like, I'm gonna grow up and marry her. She's beautiful. Beautiful girl, man. But I hope you're doing well as well. But yeah, shouts out to Tommy Chong. Happy belated birthday now to Bob Dylan. Patti LaBelle celebrated her birthday yesterday. Shouts out to Patti. Love you, Patti. Still to this day. You know what I'm saying? Love you, Patti. Still beautiful. Huh? What people can say, black don't crack. Beautiful woman. Beautiful. I ain't even gonna put a birthday out there, but she got a little age on her hand. Beautiful. What about Priscilla Presley? Shouts out, love you. Hector Camacho, boxing fans, yo, it was his birthday yesterday. Happy belated. Such a great talent, man. Radar. This is for the older cats right here. Radar from MASH. You know, it was a little white thing I had going on back in the day. I don't know what it was about the little show, man, little army show. I used to fuck with it though. MASH. Radar from MASH, yeah. Joe Dumars, great player, great basketball player. But one of my, excuse me, I'm sorry, Joe Dumars, I'm sorry. Tracy McGrady, one of my favorite basketball players in history. I'm sorry. I got my notes right here. I got Joe Dumars. Shout out to you though. You know, shouts out to Joe Dumars and your boy G-Eazy over here. Yeah, on the West Coast. Your boy G-Eazy celebrated his birthday yesterday. Shouts out to him. Big ups to him. Cool guy. I've never met him, so I can't say that he's cool. But I'm just saying, outside looking in. But like Cardi B said, though, I don't even want to meet none of these celebrities though, because motherfuckers turn out to be weird as hell. Okay, but anyway, look here. I'm gonna say this one for last, and it just is definitely not least. Great talent, and I don't know why any of you motherfuckers out there talking about the greatest rapper don't even mention this man. Oh my God, rest in power, Heavy D. Dwight Arrington Myers. Oh my God, he was born, well, not yesterday, but he was born back in the day on yesterday's date in Mandeville, Manchester, Jamaica. And he passed in 2011, man. The game has not been the same since. When I tell you this was a great rapper, I'm just saying, listen to me. Anything with Heavy D in it, go back right now and listen to me and listen to it and tell me that shit not fire. Tell me that shit is not lit like that. That motherfucker can spit, man. He was a great talent, man. I loved Heavy D. There's another one I grew up with. Time keeps ticking, and like the Buddhists always say that, you know, today we're a day closer to death. You know what I'm saying? Because the key to life, you're not gonna get out of this shit alive, man. You know what I'm saying? There's no way you're getting out of this thing alive. So what you gotta do while you have this chance to live, while you are living, while you are in this cycle of life, is do something with it, man. You gotta, don't just enjoy it like I was speaking about earlier, man. Leave something, man. Leave something here, man, besides some fuckery. Besides some old fucked up shit, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers is dying every day happy that they left a legacy of some bullshit with younger niggas, younger cats, younger, you know what I mean? Not just no one race. I ain't speaking about one race. No, a lot of us. Money is the thing that everybody just, you know what I'm saying? Just everybody. Let me get off of that. I ain't touching that. I don't know, that's fucked up. I ain't touching that though. Last show, I introduced you guys to Mrs. Michelle Alexander, and in my mind, Michelle Alexander's a great person. I've tried to reach out to her on Facebook, Instagram, all these different social media channels, because, you know, you put out some real shit, you know what I'm saying? She put out some honest to goodness truth about the plight that we're going through. And because she did that, I wanted to link up with her and collaborate on a different project to push that concept even further, to build upon that truth, to keep building upon that truth until we built this sturdy bridge that so many could walk across. But just like I was speaking about Miss Dawn Blakegrove that one time. You remember my show back in the day? Well, it was about a month ago, maybe a month and a half ago. I was speaking about Miss Blakegrove, um, did not want to link up with your boy. You know what I'm saying? I don't take offense to that, because what do I talk about all the time? North Carolina's criminal justice system. This is what they do. This is what they do to the citizens of this state. They cripple you by tainting and tarnishing your reputation. You know what I'm saying? Whatever kind of way they can do it. And so she wrote this book titled The New Jim Crow. And I like to revisit, if I can, I like to revisit this book for the next few shows, because wow, when I tell you, wow, this lady really hit the mark with this book. But because we're so busy with 2-3 jobs, trying to take care of the kids, trying to eat, trying to make sure we got food to eat, we got gas, high ass gas in this goddamn car that we can barely get around town with, because we got sexual urges, we trying to get a link up with boo, we trying to press somebody, take them out to eat, or we trying to be over here doing this and that with our lovers, so they can, you know what I mean, so they can have a good impression of us and be thinking about us later on when we leave them. And because we're pulled in so many different directions, we don't have time to read like we should. But you definitely need to start taking time to read a lot. You know, if you set aside 20 minutes a day, 20-30 minutes a day, you know, even if it's at night, you know, the last thing you do before you go to bed, put the fucking phone down, man. God damn, all day. You know what I'm saying? You driving, you at the red light, definitely you at the red light, you in the goddamn restaurant. You know what I'm saying? You in the grocery store. You know what I'm saying? Wherever you at, put the fucking phone down for 20 minutes. Read you a couple pages a night, a day, whatever. Read you a page or two a day. Let your mind just dwell on that shit, work on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Circulate around the thoughts and the concepts that you just read on. You know what I mean? Put the fucking phones down, man. TikTok ain't going nowhere. Instagram ain't going. Fuck that shit. Goddamn, shopping for these new J's, shopping for the latest products, like shopping for the, you know what I'm saying? I got to have these goddamn, 20 minutes. Stimulate your mind, man. It's easy. But anyway, we're gonna get back on this topic. We're gonna work on this topic right here for the next couple of shows, because she really hit the mark, like I said, with this book, and we're gonna discuss a little bit more about her work and her research. Miss Alexander's book, it spoke to the exact same issues that I went through, that I go through every day, that I went through for the last 25 years. They had me bottled up. They had me caged up. Yeah. But it speaks to these issues of why. Because my people, they pretty much abandoned me. Yeah. But it's the same things I champion on this show, because like I always tell you, and I will always tell you, the only reason I even started getting behind these fucking cameras, because I don't want to be. But the only reason is I want somebody out there to say, I'm gonna save my fucking kids, man. I want one motherfucker, if it's just one lady out here, one cat out here, one dude, one man, whatever, it's just one, if it ain't but one, save your child with this shit that I'm speaking about right here, man. Because I'm telling you, these motherfuckers come up with shit daily. Fucking daily. When I tell you daily, I'm talking about they coming up with shit. Secret meetings, secret organizations, secret goddamn conversations, secret paperwork, secret handshakes. These motherfuckers ain't shit. I got them in my family. I know these my secret, you know what I'm saying? And they don't mean you no good. Trust and believe when I tell you, they don't mean you no good. They love to see you suffer. They love it when your kids doing bad. They love it when your family ain't goddamn clicking on all cylinders and y'all goddamn ready to separate, or y'all already separated and you're going through it and you're struggling and you're trying to get. They love this shit. They fucking love it. Your own family or whoever, your neighbor, motherfucker across the street, motherfucker in the damn library with you, motherfucker at the goddamn restaurant, at the gas station, they checking you out on the low. They look like he doing bad. They love it. Trust me when I tell you, they love to see you fucking doing bad. And it's all because your politicians have decreed death and destruction to your sovereignty. They've decreed that the citizens of these states will bow down to them, the same people that you put in office. They ain't shit. But we don't want to call them what they are. Oh, they're politicians. Oh, they're left wing. They're conservative. They're right wing. They're Republican. Wait. They're no. They're public fucking servants. We don't want to call them anything else. We don't want to say they stand behind conservative issues. They're liberal. We don't want to say any of that shit. They're public fucking servants. Can you say this with me, world? Can you hear me out there? Public fucking servants. That's all they are. Now, because you and her and these people over here, they have this distorted perception of life because their parents teach them crazy shit. When they go home, they teach their kids crazy shit. These same kids, they were just at school, and they were taught inclusivity. They were taught how to play with little Chinese kids and little Mexican kids and little black kids and other little white kids and not fully white kids but mixed kids, and they were taught this at school, and then they come home and their daddy's listening to this goddamn propaganda on the radio, and their mom is sitting there and yes, Frank, yes, baby, yes, dear, yeah, they know what they talking about, dear, yes, dear. And so now their fucking kids are confused, and guess what happens? We got issues like this happened yesterday. We got issues like this all the time. They go shoot up a church. They go shoot up a Walmart. They go shoot up a... We would not be replaced. What the fuck are you replaced? What do you mean? You motherfuckers brought us over here. You let other people come over here. What the fuck are you talking about? And as a matter of fact, you motherfuckers came over here. What are you talking about? So we have this distorted ass perception of life, and how, you know, it's like we got glasses on, but they're all cracked and broken and shit. So we're seeing all kind of little refractor, you know what I mean, little fragments of goddamn society, and we're seeing all kind of little fucked up ass shit. We can't see a clear picture. So now, I actually called in the radio station myself today. Ricky Smiley and them, there's some racist motherfuckers over there, man. Them prejudice ass motherfuckers. They don't like niggas over there, you know what I'm saying? They think all niggas are slow. They done got a couple $. You know what I mean? I have really stopped listening to them, but I tried to call in today, just what I expected. Oh, the party you are dialing will not accept your call, and all this old stupid ass shit. Same thing I expected. I expected that type of shit. But I actually called into another radio station today, and you know, y'all tune in to the Lord Christopher Hour, man, because I'm giving it up. You know what I'm saying? Of course, if I were to get too big, those same politicians that I'm telling you you need to stop goddamn putting so much hope and focus and power into, they're gonna try to shut me down. But I wouldn't give a fuck. I wouldn't care. I don't give a fuck. I just want you to take this shit and save your children. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you before, YouTube, they see the content that I'm putting out. So my first show cut me off automatically. Like boom, as soon as I start getting deep, they cut this shit all the way off. A couple of other shows cut me off, and I apologize, but if you're just getting up on me after the end of every show, the very first phone call, you get a prize. Maybe cash money, maybe, it just depends on how I'm feeling. If I got time to get out to a store, I go get go get an old Xbox or some shit. I don't know. I just go pick up some shit. But the very first caller, they get a prize. You know what I mean? But people haven't, like I said, YouTube has been kind of trying to bury my fucking channel, because when you got people out here spitting truth, spitting fire, spitting realness, the world don't want to, you know what I mean? And let me just, please, let me clarify this right here. Let me clarify this right here all the way. I'm not trying to save not no motherfucking race. I'm not trying to bring no race together. None of that bullshit. Because I know niggas ain't right out here. I know white people ain't right out here. I know Mexicans ain't right out here. I'm trying to bring together the realness. All the fuck shit, all the fuck niggas, all the fuck bullshit people, whatever the words they use to describe them nowadays, no. And if you're listening to my voice, or if you ever hear this shit, stay the fuck away from fuck niggas. And if your definition of a fuck nigga is a nigga that's trying to be about his business, a nigga keep to himself, a nigga got his head down and trying to take care of his family and be positive and focus on what he's supposed to be doing, and ain't out here doing all kind of stupid shit, if that's your definition of a fuck nigga, something is wrong with you. Something fucked up with you. So all y'all stay the fuck away from them type of niggas. You feel what I'm trying to tell you? If you don't feel me, I'm sorry. I'm just doing what I could do. I mean, I'm not a miracle worker. I'm not Lord Buddha. Lord Buddha was a mystic. He can go from different planes and help other motherfuckers in different goddamn, you know what I'm saying, goddamn Ethereums and all kinds of shit. I'm just a goddamn, I'm a God man, true indeed. I can create life and take it away. You know what I mean? But I have limits to mine because I'm not as spiritual as I should be, as I need to be, as I can be. I'm not all the way in tune because my mind is kind of muddy. Like I said, they put me in that cage for 25 motherfucking years, man. All my family. Let me goddamn read this to you, man. Yo, let me read this shit to you. I wrote this just for this incident right here. I was forsaken in my darkest hour, right? I was forsaken in my darkest hour. Left to die 1,000 deaths in an institution that we now call racist. Now we want to label this shit a racist institution. We now wish to call it a branch of systematic racism. That's what we want to call all of this shit that ain't right now. Black women getting subpar health care, dying giving birth, dying through surgeries and shit. All of these different things. All the little young black boys getting shuffled through the prison system, getting half of education when they go to schools. All this shit is what they now want to call it systematic racism. But these same blacks that want to throw that stone out there would marry a white person right now before they would their own people. These same blacks that put this shit out here on Instagram and Meta and goddamn LinkedIn and all these other motherfuckers, those are the same black people that don't even, you know what I'm saying? If they see homeless people walking up and down the street, would never stop, give them $1, give them something to eat, would never. Or they might get, here, take this goddamn shit that I don't want right here, this half-eaten Kentucky Fried Chicken shit right here, this box. Would never go in that person and give a motherfucker $20. Never. $10. Never. But anyway, I was left to die in my darkest hour by my what they call family, my peoples. Yeah. But what I was saying is, I was left to die in an institution that we now call racist, that we now wish to call a branch of systematic racism, or some verifiable aspect of systematic racism anyhow. But how many have we seen left to rot in North Carolina's prisons, while so many more sit idly by. They sat by and watched it. They sat by and shuffle these people. And all you motherfuckers in the corrections the departments, the police officers, the probation officers, the judges, the fucking lawyers, the slimy ass lawyers. Oh my God, these lawyers ain't shit. All of these institutions, all of these branches of government, all of these branches of administrative, executive, judicial. If you work for these branches and you are a black person, you are scum. You are the slime on the bottom of a motherfucker's shoe, because you know what they doing. You know what they doing to us mainly, and you sit by and act like you don't even see this shit. You are slime. You are the fucking goo on Nickelodeon, but in a bad way. Check this out. Anyway, so many of you sat idly by and just watched these kids get shuffled into those prisons and shit. Same thing that happened to me, but I won't even put me in there. I'm gonna take myself out of that situation. Okay, you sit back and let other gentlemen, other kids, other women, other mental health people, mentally challenged people. You let older people that on life support, blind people. Get all kinds in there. You sit idly by and let these people rot in there. 3, 4, 5 life sentences, 999 years. What kind of fucking sentence is that? How is you teaching a man? How is you correcting a man's behavior if you give him 999 years and 99 days? If you give a motherfucker 3, 4 life sentences, okay, if you die, you come back to life, we're going to put you back in prison. How are you correcting a man's behavior? But you motherfuckers sit idly by and watch as this shit happens. They continue to build prisons. They continue to give you a job being a probation officer or a correction officer or whatever kind of goddamn officer, or a judge, or slime ball motherfuckers, okay? But the North Carolina Supreme Court, the North Carolina Department of Justice, the governor, his officers, what about the Department of Public Safety? All of these departments of public safety, oh my God. And the hundreds of thousands of police officers, probation officers, correction officers, ad nauseum, whatever. And especially these North Carolina Prisoner Legal Services and these type of agencies. These agencies that are supposed to fight to help you get you out of prison if you are wrongfully convicted. They don't do shit. They don't help not one motherfucker. If it wasn't for Christine Moma, okay, they took away, and this is why I tell you people out there, if you listening to my motherfucking voice, if you got family that's into the paralegal thing, that's into the lawyer thing, into any type of shit pertaining to the law that can help you, or get somebody that can help you, get together with some motherfuckers that have done time. If you've done time in this state, they have violated every constitutional right you could ever even imagine having. They have done this. What they done, they took the law libraries out of prisons in this state of North Carolina. They took the law libraries out, and it's a federal fucking law that you got to have some type of access to the courts where you can challenge your case. See what I'm saying? If you got a bullshit, okay, they give you a public pretender that gets paid more if he gets you found guilty. How are you going to get adequate or even, what's the word I'm looking for? Even simple. How are you going to get even simple? How are you going to get even simple representation? Motherfuckers won't even give you simple representation. But they will fucking charge you for it. These are scum. So if you have done time in this state, get with somebody and sue these motherfuckers, man. Sue these people because they have denied you access to court. The Prisoner Legal Service, they have not done shit for anybody. And if it were true, well, let me just say this right here. Let me back that shit up just about 12 seconds. Let me say this. A few years back, after so many different changes of management and directors and this type of thing, they have recently started trying to help more people, and what they call I have the whole conversation with the now director of North Carolina Prison Legal Services, and we'll get into that on one of our shows. And like I said, I wanted to have mad lawyers on my show. I want to have conversations with lawyers and these types of agencies and the NC Goals and like Don Blagrove. Dang, I can't even think of the name of her little spot, right? Emancipate NC. All these different little agencies. I wanted to have, interviews with them. I wanted to have speakings with them and just sit down and put this knowledge out in front of you guys. But I hate, and let me rephrase that. Not rephrase that, but let me say it again. Let me say it again. I'm so hyper. These motherfuckers they bring that passion out of me because they are slimy motherfuckers, man. And we have put these people in good faith. We put these people in these offices to so-called keep America safe, keep our cities safe, these motherfuckers are slime ball. They not keeping shit safe. They not. Anyway, let me just finish this right here. Let me finish this first. If you have done time in this state, get with somebody because you can win a lawsuit. I promise you. Tell this goddamn lawyer or the paralegal, whoever you can get that you know. Get somebody that you know first, and have them find somebody that they can trust. Because you go to a regular lawyer, these motherfuckers are slime balls, man. They ain't shit. They ain't gonna goddamn want to represent this type of case because it's going against their brotherhood. All these motherfuckers are in cahoots together. They're not shit. Don't trust them. So that's why I say if you got somebody that you know, that you trust, you respect, go to them first, get with them, and then have them find somebody that you can sue these motherfuckers. I'm telling you, you can get some fucking money. You can get paid off of these people because these people have violated every one of your constitutional rights, every one of them, all of them. It's a fucking law that you gotta have adequate access and means to the court system. These people at the North Carolina Prisoner Legal Service, they have denied you that. They have denied me that. They have denied millions of prisoners that since their inception. They have denied, well, we'll say thousands, but I want to say millions because there's been a lot of motherfuckers locked up. Any given time, North Carolina, they'll tell you there's only 46,000 people locked up. I met over 46,000 people myself. But they're saying any given time, any given year, they will say, oh, it's only 46,000 people locked up. But that's in jails, in prisons, on probation, women, kids. No, ain't no fucking way. I met 46,000 people myself. Oh my God, there's so many people. They shuffle through them damn gates and them walls, shuffle back and forth. Bullshit. I seen them take a goddamn class I misdemeanor and turn it into, and give a man felony time for 14 to 18 years for a fucking class I misdemeanor. These people are slime balls, man. North Carolina Supreme Court overturned the man case twice. They wouldn't let him out of prison. People in there right now been in there for 30, 40 years for non-violent felonies, non-violent offenses. Slimy motherfucking people. These people ain't shit. So if you work for these systems, please forgive me. I'm just keeping it fucking real. There's way more ways out here. What do they call this shit? Anyways, it's a mass migration of people quitting their jobs because they're not satisfied with the way these people are getting treated, with the way these people are treating them, with the way they're paying them, with the way all of this shit is going on. And you could have been quit your fucking job too, because there's so many other jobs out here. But you have that sadistic streak, we'll just say a streak within inside of you. You have that sadistic nature deep down inside of you that you just love that shit. You get a kick out of just holding a motherfucker down. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're not doing it directly, you love that shit. But anyway, if y'all can, sue these motherfuckers. Anyway, let me get back to this. Okay, all of these things are designed specifically to address individual cases that may contain error or fault in them. And I'm speaking about the prisoner legal service and all this type of shit. They are specifically designed to help motherfuckers get out of prison if they got something wrong with their case. But they don't do that. They don't do that. Unlawful, wrongful convictions, illegal conviction, any of that shit. They don't do that. Okay? But thank God Almighty that there have been a few amazing people, you know what I'm saying, a few good advocacy groups that have fought for the fallen, you know what I'm saying? There are a few, there are a couple out here. There have been a few, and they've gotten a very small number freed from these wrongful convictions. I want to say Christine Muma. Oh my God, Christine Muma is probably the best thing to ever happen in North Carolina, because she has indeed helped a lot of people get out of, you know, wrongful convictions way more than any other entity in this state, because like I said, there are very few people that actually do care. And like I said, she helped her get a small number freed from their wrongful convictions, while all of these people from the agencies and entities that I spoke of earlier, you know, they get fat off of our suffering, off of the broken families. They get fat off of, you know, people not doing their job. They get fat off of people turning the other cheek. Okay, we're going to shuffle these motherfuckers in prison so we can get paid off of them, and the money can go to here and there and here and there, and you know, everybody's getting paid off of broken families and our suffering. So who's going to say, let's stop doing this? Not these crooked and corrupt son of bitches. No, none of them are. No, they're not going to do that. No, they're not. And guess who they're up under? All of them. Every department that I just mentioned, every department and the judicial branch is up under Roy Cooper himself, Governor Roy Cooper, the Grand Dragon, you know what I'm saying? Right up under this motherfucker. Slimy piece of shit. For 32 plus years, man. This man might be longer than that by now. I think it was last time I checked, it was over 32 years. This man has been making fucked up laws in this state. He has had a toehold with these imperial wizards and all these KKK racist motherfuckers, and they've been making more and more fucked up laws for. And just look at, and this is, as a matter of fact, this is my very next show. Just look at all these fucked up cities in the state of North Carolina. Beautiful goddamn state. Man, you can't go to one city or town and not find beauty. Rivers and lakes and I'm talking about all kinds of shit. Even our state bird, the cardinal, beautiful little motherfucker red bird, goddamn beauty within the state. Fucking it up. Terrible. I'm gonna get it to you. But anyway, last week I told you about how Miss Alexander compared today's legal system with the horrors of Jim Crow, and of how she labeled it the moral equivalent of Jim Crow, right? Explaining the how and the why of why our criminal justice system has changed up. You feel me? It went from being a system of crime prevention. Remember some of you would never remember this because you wasn't even born. But back in the days, you used to be able to go to bed, fall asleep on the couch, door wide open, you know, with the screen door open, door ain't even locked. You used to be able to do that. Motherfucker come over late night is because it's somebody you knew, first of all, somebody you really close with come over your house late at night after 9 o'clock. But then it was somebody that actually cared about you, because they would knock until you woke up, and then hey boy, your goddamn door wide open. They wouldn't just come all up in your shit, be walking around. Slimy motherfuckers out here. Walk all up in your shit, walking around like, you know what I'm saying, you can't get murdered. But it changed up. It went from a system of crime prevention and control to a system of social and racial control. All right? Social and racial control. So now they can control the races through the criminal justice system. How the fuck can you do that? That's what they've done. That's how this shit changed up. They can control the fucking races now through the criminal justice system. Wow. So we talk further about how, as is no longer permissible in today's societies now, in today's times now, it's no longer permissible to use race as a justification for discrimination or for exclusion or for social contempt. It's not socially permissible. You know what I'm saying? It has been used in this manner for years and years and years and years, and nobody has wanted to step up. So now all the problems that come with this, to fall up under this umbrella, we call the radio station. God damn, how do we fix this? What we gotta do? Oh, we gotta call on a politician to do this. Ain't no politicians. We gotta tell these public servants, this is what y'all gonna do. We ain't gotta call on them to do nothing. Tell these motherfuckers what we gotta do. But it's so fucked up with our race because we ain't on one page. You remember back in the days there were Martin Luther King and there were Malcolm X. And then in the spiritual aspect of it, it represented good and evil in the spiritual aspect of it. But neither were really good or evil. And the misperception was the one that we thought was good was the one that was really evil. And the one that we thought was evil was the one that was really good. So Brother Malcolm really was the most efficient and most effective leader for our nation, for our race. But because there was another one over here that said, let's go out here and let these motherfuckers beat us up and let their vicious attack dogs eat up on our grandmothers and on our little kids. We said, oh yeah, he was good because he said he was Christian. Don't shoot the messenger. But even then, we only had two masters, two ways to go, two paths to follow. See what I'm saying? We only had this way or this way. So now, guess how many leaders you have? I don't have any leaders. So I'm going to say you. Guess how many leaders you actually have? Guess how many leaders? Oh my God. So we don't know which fucking way to go. We don't have any type of direction to go. So when we go to if we were even to go to these politicians and say, well, look, y'all gonna do this, these public servants, we wouldn't even know what the fuck to say. It's like Kanye and Ice Cube go talk to Trump, go hang out with Trump. Oh, these motherfuckers ain't shit. But these motherfuckers over here fuck with Joe Biden. Yeah, man, they know what the hell going on. Sleepy Joe wasn't shit either. We confused as hell. We don't know which way to go. Democrats ain't shit either. Because you thinking of a title you want to give these motherfuckers, a label, a name. Democrats, they liberal. They they left wing. We got all these fucking different little tricky ass, goddamn slick ass little means we want to get these goddamn people. They're public servants. I don't give a fuck which side they supposed to be on or which margin. I don't give a fuck about none of that. They public fucking servant. Being for real. So even if we were to go try to talk up for ourselves, speak for ourselves, we don't even know what the fuck to say. Who was our leaders? We got so goddamn many and they don't even want to go be in front of these people. And then like our history, if they do, guess what they're gonna do? All that goddamn hopping bob ass shit. Next thing you know, they done paid these motherfucking niggas to go sit the fuck down somewhere. We don't have no leaders, man. Nowhere. So if you listening to these motherfuckers on these radio shows, these podcasts, and all this other shit, don't pay that shit no mind, man. They're trying to get some fire, trying to get some listeners, man. They're not actually helping. It's just like a celebrity. Oh, something happened. They come out here, they'll show their face, and they'll drop a meal over here in this little bullshit ass goddamn philanthropy thing over here or this pot over here, and I did this, I did something. I was out there and I was goddamn fighting for the people. They could give a fuck less if that money went. They know that money will never see the exact cause of wherever it's really supposed to go. They know that shit. They know that. So it's like I said, it's just a smoke and mirror. It's a smoking mirror. You know what I'm saying? The smoke and mirror trick. Yeah, that's all it is, man. These motherfuckers don't care. I tell you, when I came out of prison, I was like, yo, let me reach out to this motherfucker, because they were talking that big boy shit. They talking that good shit. I know these motherfuckers are gonna help. These motherfuckers right here. Guess what? Oh my God. It's like, that nigga goddamn, that nigga just came out. Who that nigga? I don't know that nigga. That nigga, shit, that nigga goddamn might be. Shit. Motherfuckers ain't real out here with this shit, man. They don't give a fuck about your family. They don't give a fuck about my family. They don't give a fuck. They got their bread, and they just trying to get more bread so they can stay way the fuck away from you. Stay way the fuck away from you. It's just that simple, y'all. So I'm gonna say this today. Before anything else happens, before somebody cut my shit off over at YouTube, you son of bitches, I'm gonna say this today. Today, we're starting a movement. We're starting a movement, y'all. We need to come together, man. You know, they're gonna try to put some federal agents in here and mix all in and try to learn what the fuck we gonna do. Fuck them. We need to come together right now. If y'all still ain't with it, stay the fuck away from it. You ain't gotta get right, just get left. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta get right, but you can get left. But we do need to come the fuck together, man, y'all, because this shit gonna keep happening. They're gonna keep coming into these Walmarts and these churches and these goddamn Pizza Huts or wherever the fuck, movie theaters, wherever the fuck, these schools. They're gonna keep killing us, y'all. On the street, at the goddamn Hardee's, at the McDonald's, wherever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? They got these fucking domestic terrorists riding around in new Jeeps and new Chargers and shit, pulling motherfuckers over 1,000 goddamn lights or watts of lights on their car, and you know what I'm saying, killing motherfuckers in front of their kids and shit. And you motherfuckers are still, I'm on Instagram with my fat ass hanging out and all that. Fuck that shit. What are you doing? Don't nobody give a fuck about that shit right now, man. Some niggas throwing money at your sleazy ass, your sleazy ass. You know what I mean? That's all that's going on. Get your money. I'm not hating though, but I'm just saying there's a deeper issue at play, because there's future generations coming the fuck up, y'all. They're coming up, and you motherfuckers are just leaving them out to dry, man. You're letting them out to dry. It's some goddamn shameful ass shit, man. It's really terrible. But anyway, so rather than relying on race to label us, which is people of color, label us, the people of color. So rather than relying on race to label us as criminals or slaves, the new and improved interchangeable word for the other, we don't use slave anymore. Now you're a criminal. Black girl, black woman, black people. You call the police on somebody, they gonna try to lock your ass up. They label you a criminal because they don't want to call you a slave. Remember what I just said. It's not socially permissible anymore to call you all these things or to deny you all these things because of your color or your hair or your whatever. So they're using this system. They have different systems. You know what I'm saying? Different systems at play. Systematic racism, different systems. Oh, you don't fall into this mold. Fill out this paperwork right here. Fill out this chart right here. Fill out this goddamn name, all this shit. You know what I'm saying? They're using different systems to goddamn, you know what I'm saying? To label you and to judge you and to guide you and to lead you into a fucked up, you know, they're categorizing you. Different systems. They're gonna put you in this system. You know what I'm saying? These are the interchangeable words for each other now. Criminal, slave, criminal. Today we use the criminal justice system because now this is considered the same avenue that we can travel to discriminate against a whole class of people, y'all. The criminal justice system. We can discriminate against all kinds of motherfuckers, right? And still have it in a legally binding form. You see what I'm saying? Because it's the criminal justice system. There's some justice in this shit. So it's still in a legally binding form. And you out here marching, talking about what the fuck can we do? Meanwhile, the problem is all over here, and you motherfuckers is looking over. No, excuse me, my friends. I didn't mean to call you motherfuckers. I'm just saying, I get excited. I'm saying you people are looking over here at the goddamn ducks and the geese. But the whole issue is all over here in front of you. Just turn your heads. Like, yo, look at this shit, man. So what is it going to take for your child to get shot up? What is it going to take for you to be at the Walmart this time? We need to start something, man. Reach out to me on my YouTube, Facebook, get the fuck in touch with me, y'all. Let's do this, man. But anyway, Miss Alexander so profoundly, she put these sentiments and she put these sentiments together. She so profoundly put these sentiments together to form the most thought-provoking and educational teachings of the 21st century in this one book. She did this. That's why I tell you I big her up. The most thought-provoking, the most educational teachings of the 21st century. Now, a lot of people might disagree with that. But if you want to save a whole nation of people and save a whole country of people at the same goddamn time, this is how you do it. You don't call the radio station and ask these motherfuckers how to do it. You know what I'm saying? They just want your money, G. You know what I mean? They just want your following. You know what I'm saying? Steve Harvey, goddamn, big ups to him. He getting so much money off y'all motherfuckers, he's getting it back. Called 5, 6, 7 times a goddamn day. I'm getting away $500 a day, goddamn. At a whop. 6, 7 times a day, $500. Making stupid money off of you motherfuckers. Excuse me, there I go again. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I apologize. Excuse me. Please don't. I'm just, you feel me? I'm going through some shit. Because those kids could have been saved. You want to come down on me with what I'm saying, but I'm telling you that you're not shit because you didn't try to save them kids. You didn't try to save them. Now you want to, no. You did not try to save them. You're not trying to save the next kids that are going to get shot up. You're not trying to save the next blacks that was just sitting in the church minding their own business or in the whatever. They were just doing what they would do, going through the regular. You're not trying to save none of them. So yeah, I feel away. And I'm telling you how to do it. I'm telling you. But this one book is definitely not gonna stop, all the shit that's going on from going on. But guess who should be reading it? Before anybody, guess who should be reading it? Guess who should read this book? But can you guess who actually did read this book? Damn, my eyes getting big like, yo, wait. Shit don't match, you know what I'm saying? Shit don't add up. Like, what the fuck? So many of us should have read this book and learned exactly what has been put into play against us. But just as the old saying goes, the rich get richer while the poor keep scheming and scamming on the way to get some J's. You know what I'm saying? The rich get richer while the poor keep scheming on ways to get some J's. That's really the long and the short of it, y'all. That's really the goddamn in and out of it. You dig? So we got to really, and I'm gonna cut it off here because we dove into a lot of topics right here today. But what we really got to do is we really got to stop blindly following these bullshit ass organizations. These organizations that say that I'm gonna start a non-profit so we can help this and help these, and and then just because of the pressure and the weight that was on my shoulders, I couldn't do it. So we just gonna just do this right here and just just keep it going. So I got to get this money because we got to keep it going. And then, well, because I'm getting this money, I got to keep it going, but I really don't want to. And so I'm going to just put my focus over here on this and try to just help who I can. No, it's bullshit. No, it's bullshit. Just more agencies that will agree to put a fucked up ass person in charge so they can use all of these people as they wish. And guess how most of these fucked up ass people wish to lead organizations? Oh, they don't agree with us, so let's just use our voice to cancel them. Cancel culture. Some of the bitches ain't shit. They ain't shit. But these are the motherfuckers that we are bringing into our folds and letting them lead our little non-profits and our organizations and our businesses and all this and this and this and this. And we're getting worse and worse because of it. We're getting worse and worse because of it. We're getting this fucked up influence behind these people, and we're getting these fucked up thoughts and ways of being fucking with these people. You know what I'm saying? So we use them as a means of us turning into some bullshit. We use them as a reason why we have manifested our bullshit. So boom. Today I'm suggesting, and of course you don't have to be a part of this, because it ain't, like I said, I feel in my heart, it ain't out of a world of billions of people, 8 billion motherfuckers, out of a world of 8 billion people, billions of people, I don't think it's 25 motherfuckers in this one state right here that even give a fuck. But I'm reaching out to every state. I'm reaching out to every state. I'm reaching out to every state. If you have it in your heart, in your mind, to want to save your kids, if you want to help save future kids, you want to get them prevent future shootings of black people, if you want to prevent future shootings of unarmed black men in the street or at the grocery store or knocking on a motherfucker's door trying to get help, if you want to prevent these types of issues, check with me. Drop some goddamn. Matter of fact, listen, I'm gonna take up collection. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna band together, and I'm gonna start taking up collection. Send me some money, and we're gonna form the greatest coalition that the United States of America has ever seen. This is gonna be big, y'all. Send me some money. Yeah, I said that. Send me some money. I'm not saying that I just want some money to get some goddamn shoes or some whatever. Send me some money, and this is what we're gonna do. I'm not gonna be like this. That's my biggest promise to you. I'm not gonna be like these motherfuckers that take all this money and go buy a Lambo and then tell you that, oh yeah, I'm doing this and I'm doing that. No, I'm not changing my car. I'm not changing my clothes. You know what I'm saying? I might get a couple outfits I can come out in at these, but every day I'm walking around just the same fucking way. We're gonna take this money and we're gonna use it for what it needs to be used for. We're gonna fix this shit, y'all. Send me some money. Matter of fact, this week I'm off work. This whole week, got a couple more days in this week. This week I have time. Send me some money. We're gonna start this nonprofit, and then we're gonna blow this shit up, right? This is what we're gonna do. Let's change this shit, y'all. It's time. If there was ever a time, it's time. And because he is the ultimate creator and the master of time, he's put me right here, right now, to reach out to you where you are right now. Right now. Sandy Hook was time. It was time. Columbia, what was the school in not Wyoming, where was it at? Colorado, I'm sorry, excuse me, Colorado. Yeah, I just had Wyoming on my mind for some reason. But anyway, Columbine. It was time. Matter of fact, right down the street, the movie theater, when that motherfucker thought he was the Joker or whatever the fuck, when in the movie theater, it was time then. Dylan Roof came, went down to Columbia and did all that crazy shit. Excuse me if he even mentioned that son of a bitch's name. Fuck him. I don't even scratches. I wish I could go back and scratch his name off of my goddamn shit. But this month, when he went to Columbia and shot up, down in South Carolina, Charleston, it was time. But now I'm here. The Almighty has placed me here for you, not just for you, but for your kids, man. Your kids. We gotta save this next generation, y'all. You see what they're doing to them, man. We gotta save these kids, man, and we gotta get it to where we can goddamn just go into. I had a cousin die in a Walmart. Do you know what's going on out here? They're using your kids to go shoot up motherfuckers' houses in the middle of the night. They're using your kids, man. They're using your kids as medical experiments. Get a couple dollars, go over here and give out plasma and shit. They're using your kids for all kind of socially fucked up experiments and ills, man. We gotta stop this shit, y'all. We gotta stop this shit. And like I said, I know. So anybody that's fucking with me and following me, you just gotta understand this shit. But I know that the majority of these motherfuckers out here don't give a fuck about their kids. They can say they do all they want. I know they don't. So if you rocking with me, it's just something you gotta accept. So we gotta work that much harder, but we gotta stop playing. We ain't got no time to bullshit. Send me some money now. We're gonna get this nonprofit jumping this week. Promise you. This is all my time, y'all. We're gonna come back. I'm gonna get back on schedule this weekend, right? Get back on schedule this weekend, and I'm gonna let you know, motherfuckers, y'all can play with this if you want to, but this shit is gonna keep happening. If you wanna help, if you wanna do something, this is the way we're gonna do it. Send me some money. We're gonna start this nonprofit, and everybody that puts a name on a money order and sends it to me, or gets money to me in whatever way you can, you put your name on it. Each one of you, I'm gonna reach out to you individually. This is not I'm gonna just get the money and I'm gonna tell you I did this on social. No. I'm reaching out to you individually. I'm gonna pull you into the fold. We're gonna do this together every fucking step of the way. I promise you that. All right? Look, today, it's been a long day. I want each of you to get some good rest tonight. Put the fucking phone down. Black that room out. Get the room dark. If you need some little goddamn rain music in the background, or some whales or wailing or whatever the fuck they call it in the background, get you some good sleep tonight so you can trudge on through the rest of this fucking week, all right? And reach out to me. Send me some fucking money, y'all, so we can build this shit up. We're gonna build this shit up, I promise you. I'm not playing with this. We're gonna do this, y'all. Fuck with me.